My birthday has been a long but wonderful day, and I can't wait to show you the goodies that I got. If you're interested, just keep watching. All right, here it is. It is April 12th. Right now it is what time? 9:30. And so you're going to be seeing this on April 13th. But today, April 12th, is my birthday, and I am 47 years young today. And I went out for the day with my husband. We had a wonderful day. We went to a really cool, like, secondhand kind of bookstore. We went to our favorite outdoor mall. We saw my sister and my niece while we were at that outdoor mall. We shopped around and did some stuff, and then later on met up with my best friend and our other good friend and had dinner together, and it was just an awesome day. So I'll be inserting a couple little pictures here and there of some of that stuff too. But yeah, it's been a really wonderful day. I will start with what I was wearing today. So I'll pop in a picture of my, this is 47. I kind of like to do those each year. And you will notice the sweater and the vest I have on, which I have on right now, are two things I've gotten from HALARA throughout my videos. If you have not seen, I have a whole playlist of HALARA videos, so I will link that up here. But I absolutely love their clothes. So much so that I wore some of them to celebrate my 47th birthday. So I just wanted to be able to show you guys like some of these pieces in action, because you see them in the video, but you don't necessarily see them as I'm wearing them. So yeah, wanted to show you that. But I will start with where we went very first, and that was to a store called Second and Charles, and it is like a secondhand bookstore, but they do have new things as well. And so I was very picky because I love to shop on Book Outlet now, and also I thrift for my books. So I know the prices I can pay for them, and even on Amazon. And so I'm like, I was having a hard time with some things, but I found some that were good deals, and I was like, it's my birthday, I can splurge a little, and I didn't really splurge so much, but you'll see. Let me just show you what I got. Now, since it is mostly a secondhand bookstore, you can actually sell back books there and things like that too. Obviously, it's kind of hit or miss. Sort of like when you're thrifting, it's kind of what they have there. Sometimes they have multiples of something, and sometimes they don't. And so it was just kind of like I was looking for different stuff. One of the things I was really looking for were some Riley Sager books, and they didn't really have much. They only had this one. And so I thought for the price, I would go ahead and pick it up. It is Final Girls by Riley Sager. I won't read the synopsis to you. I will actually be showing these books in a different video on my book channel, which is Bookburger, and I will link that up here for you if you're interested in checking out that channel. But I will talk more in depth about the books on there, because this channel, you guys might not care, but if you're a reader and you want to hear about my books, definitely check out my book channel. But yeah, so that was the first book that I picked up, and I paid $5.95 for this one. And then I also wanted some more Frida McFadden. I actually, admittedly, have not read anything from her yet, but I know she's a good author, and I do have some of her books here to read. And this one is called The Perfect Son, and this looks like it's more back when she was, I think this was more of an independent publisher, like before she really got, you know, bigger. And so I'm interested in checking this out. This was only $3.25, so I was like, for $3.25, I will check that one out. Now this one I was so excited about. There are some classics on my list that I just really want to get, you know, a hold of. And some I would like to have really fancy copies of, but some I'm like, I want to know if I really like this before I would invest in like a fancy copy that I want to keep on a shelf. And so when I saw this, I was so excited. It is The Phantom of the Opera. I've been wanting to read this. And so there's nothing super spectacular about this particular version of this book, but this was $1.95, you guys. And so I was like, for $1.95, I've got the book in hand, I can read it. If it's something I end up absolutely falling in love with, I know like Barnes & Noble and stuff has really cool like copies of this. And so then maybe I would invest in having one like that I keep on the shelf kind of thing. So we shall see. And the last book that I got was one that has been on my list. I mean, people who like suspense thrillers are like, this is like a must read if you are a suspense thriller person. And even if you're not, if you want like a really good one to see what the genre is all about. And so I decided to go for it. It is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I can never say it right. But anyway, this is what the book looks like. And this was only $8.95. So I was like, $8.95 for a really nice, you know, copy. I like something you can know about me. You will know about me. You might not care, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is I like paperbacks. I much prefer a paperback over a hard copy any day. Hardback book, hardcover. Wow. It's been a long day. And I keep realizing I'm looking in the, I film on my phone and there's a mirror behind my phone. So I can see myself somewhat to make sure I'm where I should be in frame kind of thing. And I keep finding instead of looking at my phone, looking into the camera, I'm looking back there to make sure things are showing. And so I'm sorry that I keep doing that because that's not something I typically do, but I can tell I'm tired. So anyway, that was the other book that I got. And then I ended up picking up, I was like, I want a fun bookmark. I just really want a fun bookmark. So I found this one, Don't Be Stressing, Life's a Blessing. And I just think it is so much fun. And I'm looking back there again because I have this on cinematic and I want to make sure things are coming in clear because I know they don't always, if you try to hold them up, they're not going to. So I just thought that was dorky and fun. Like I like to think I am dorky and fun. So don't be stressing. Life's a blessing. So I got those 4 books and that bookmark for $26.61. I thought that was pretty good. And I had so much fun. We wandered around that store for like 2 hours. My husband didn't even, he's so great. He's not a reader. He doesn't really care about that at all, but he was perfectly happy to see me happy floating around the store. Like I could have spent easily another hour in there, but I decided to spare him. Okay, then when we got to the outdoor mall, there is a Forever 21 in there and it's going out of business. And so everything was half off and then some things were more so. So I ended up picking up, I look at these all the time when I'm there. I'm an oily girl. I'm greasy, oily, I just am. And so I keep different like blotting papers and stuff in my purse. And I've looked at these there a million times, but I was like, you know what? Not that they were expensive before because they were $2.99, so I paid $1.50 for these. But these are these little green tea blotting papers. They come in a little container here. Come up close so you can see. So yeah, why not have that in my purse, right? And then I was very excited because this was actually on a 70% off rack. And it is this cute little, I'm trying to get things situated here. I'm a disaster. It is this cute little dress for summer. And it's just a short little dress. It is lined, so that is nice. And it's just this nice little like linen-y fabric. I don't know what it actually is. It feels like linen, but what does it say that it is? It is 55% linen and 45% rayon, and the lining is 100% rayon. So it is linen and rayon. Very nice. So I'm really excited about this. It is exactly the type of thing I love to wear to be nice and cool in the summer. You guys, I paid $4.50 for this dress. So I am excited about it and happy to have this cute little addition to my summer wardrobe. We then went to a little store there that I always love to go to called Versona, and I picked up a few little jewelry items. You may be going, where is Dry Goods? Because I typically shop at Dry Goods on my birthday or anniversary. I actually went in there. It was crazy today because my birthday fell on a Saturday this year. So we're usually there on a weekday, which I'm realizing is nicer because there's not so many people. It was packed and the sales didn't seem as good as normal. So I just passed up Dry Goods. But Versona did have a couple things that I was very excited about. First of all, these both are the exact same thing, but I like to wear multiples when I wear bangles. These were originally $9.99 each, but I got them for $2.99 each. They are really cute little silver rope with the little gold hearts bracelets, and so they're just an easy little throw on, jingly jangly. I love stuff like that, especially in the summer. I love just a cute, like some cute little bangle kind of things like that. So super fun. And then I'll take them off right now. And then the other thing I picked up was this little necklace, and it's very simple, which was what I was going for. This is just a very simple little gold necklace here. As you can see, like just a little kind of a cross little thing. It's just a little gold necklace, and I think it's super cute and simple, and it was $2.99. So for those 3 things I paid $9.51. I realize it's my birthday and I don't have to tell you what the prices of things are, or really any time for that matter. But I just like to show you, even on my birthday, I am thrifty. Like, it's just in me. It's just all I can do. I can't help myself. I like to get the most for my money and things that I'm really excited about that don't cost a ton of money. And saying that, the next couple things I have to show you are more than I typically would spend on things maybe, but I was convinced by my husband and then by my friends that I should get these things. So my favorite scent ever from Lush is Karma. I love it. I've loved it for years and years. I've worn their solid perfume and that scent for years and years. And then I haven't had it for the past several years and I've been really missing it. And it used to be in a little pot, so you'd have to like dig your finger in it and then put it on because it's a solid perfume. They do actually have a spray now too, but it's super expensive. Anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna get the solid one again because I like it and whatever. Well, now they make it in a little stick. The solid is in a little stick. So, looks like that. It's got a little twist off top. And then you can see there, it's just a solid perfume in a stick. And you just put it where you want it. Oh, it is like the most intoxicating. Oh my gosh. It's literally, to me, it's just intoxicating and like sexy and like, oh, everything I love in a scent. And that might have been obnoxious, but I'm not even kidding. That is like what the scent just makes me feel like. That's why I've like been missing having it, because I love wearing it. And so the scents are, and I love this, our cult hippie perfume will shake you up and set you back down in 70s London. I love it. But it is like patchouli and orange, and like those are the two scents you smell the most. But yeah, like just that patchouli and orange, and it's so good. And we were walking behind some ladies somewhere else, and I said, one of those people has Karma on, and my husband's like, what? And I go, one of them are wearing that scent that I love. I'm like, I have to go get it because I miss it so much and I can smell it. And he's like, how can you tell a scent? And I'm like, because if it's something you really love, you notice it when somebody has it on. And so then we went right over there and got this. So I am super excited. Now, when I say about spending money, this was $16.50. To me, to spend $16.50 on this little tiny thing, this will last so dang long because you barely need to put any of this on. But still, I'm like, $16.50 for this tiny thing? But the happiness that it gives me is worth every penny. So after we had done all that shopping, then we met up with our friends Ann and Terry. Ann is my bestest friend. I love her so much. And so we had dinner with them at a place called Cooper's Hawk. It was absolutely delicious. I had this soy ginger salmon with these mashed potatoes that had like a wasabi butter in them. It was so good. And then like this Asian slaw. Then since it was my birthday, they bring you out these truffles, and they make them there, these truffles. So good. And with that raspberry like ganache that was on the plate and stuff, like we cut the truffles into 4 so the 4 of us could share, and like drug it through that raspberry. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And then we got this, which I didn't take a picture of, but my husband got this skillet, like it was a chocolate chip cookie, but it had Reese's peanut butter cups cooked on top of it too. And then, so that was all hot, like all warm. And then it had vanilla ice cream on top. Oh my goodness. But it was so good and so fun. It was such a great meal. And then when we were done eating, we went over to Box Lunch, which is such a fun little store. And if you don't know, I grew up being called, from the time I was like born, Pooh Bear Powser. My maiden name is Powser. And that, like, my aunts, everybody called me that. As I got older, they started calling me Yelly Pooh. And my husband still calls me that sometimes and stuff. So Pooh has kind of always been a thing. Like when I had my first baby, his room was decked out in Pooh. I had everything Pooh. Like I still got a lot of stuff that's Pooh because I love Pooh. And so it only made sense to get a couple Pooh things because Box Lunch has really cute Pooh stuff. And so the first thing I got is this journal. Do you see this journal with these little, oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. All the little characters on there. And like the, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then like the pages inside have Pooh there. And each section has like a whole like plasticky picture thing. Like, oh my gosh. I gotta show you another one. Oh, there's Pooh and Piglet. I mean, it is so cute. This journal has 144 sheets of paper, just so you know. And it was $14.90, so about 15 bucks, which I do not usually pay for a journal. But this is so cute. And my best friend Ann got the same one. So we have matching journals. So I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet, because my husband's like, seems like it needs to be for something special if you've got different tabs. Oh, it will be. I love journals. You should see. On my couch right now, I have like 3 different ones because I write different stuff in them. And I have a journal, a separate journal that I've been writing in since I found out that I had grandbaby coming. So I've been writing all the way through for him, and still am writing in there. And so I love journals. I've got one for Bible study. I've got one for this channel. I've got one for my other channel. I love journals. So I think it's only fair to spend $15 on this adorable journal. And then the very last thing I got, because the little wallet thing I've been carrying around for a couple years now is pretty pathetic. I think I got it for like $1 out of like some sort of clearance bin somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, when I saw this, and my best friend talked me into it too. She thought I should have it. Look at this little wallet. Like, first off, look at how cute Pooh and the little bees. Okay. Put my license in there. But the real fun is on this side. There is Pooh. Hopefully it will focus. With a honey pot and the little bee. And like, it's so cute. And put your cards there, and it's a snap. So then your cards kind of are protected, held in there. By that. That's cute. You know that's cute. And it was $19.90, so $20. But still, it's super cute. And I mean, like I said, mine is so pathetic that I've been carrying around. So I am so excited to have this one. And then my friends got me cards, which I won't share, but because those are mine. But, oh, as I dropped them. But, so that was really special at dinner. They gave me those cards. So that is my birthday haul for my 47th birthday. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. As always, I'm frugal. I'm thrifty. I go for like the most I can get for my money, because that's just the way I like to do things. And so I love to be able to share that with you guys too, and be able to just, I get excited seeing what other people get. So I think maybe some people like seeing what I get too. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.